Listen, this past weekend on Saturday was homecoming. Utica College taking on Cortland. And here we go. Good morning, Coach. Blasie Faggiano, 4-0. What a Saturday for you guys.
Good morning. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. Sorry I couldn't get on yesterday. Monday's a big game planning day.
I understand. Listen, and we had to bump you last hour. Obviously, there's been a big game last night, and it had nothing to do with sports. But
no, well, it kind of felt like it was like when you pay a lot of money for a pay-per-view fight, and you're kind of really disappointed. Okay, that's how I felt.
It was like
last night.
It was like the days of going to pay for a stinking Mike Tyson fight. 30 seconds in, it was over with. I paid $50 for this. Yeah, holy moly. All right, well, let's talk the good stuff here. You guys have knocked off number 23 here. People are now paying attention.
It was just a great day. I mean, when you have the game on Time Warner Channel Sports, it's not just about the football game. It's like one giant Utica College, Mohawk Valley commercial. They interview our president and our athletic director and our student athletes. And, they're interviewing Coach Heenan, and he's talking about how we're hosting the Frozen Four here in Utica. It was just a great atmosphere, and the kids played great. We had 5 interceptions on defense. Our freshman kicker, although he started out slow with a missed extra point and field goal, ended up making 4 field goals and was special teams player of the week. Our senior running back Ryan Burnett was Empire 8 offensive player of the week. Played and ran, caught the ball out of the backfield, had a great game, and the kids just played hard against a good Cortland.
Yeah. How about ESPN, huh?
That's wild, right? My phone died Saturday night. I just exploded with the whole, Sports Center, number 6. That was amazing. Just amazing, and just the recognition and the excitement, and getting the Utica name out there, which was great. And, and it was funny. The young man who intercepted pass for Sports Center was like. He's like best friends with the young man that had the interception a couple weeks ago against Ohio Northern. Yeah. That was like the D3Football.com play of the game. And I'm like, wow, you had to outdo him. Your play had to be on Sports Center.
That's funny. That is funny. Now, so obviously Saturday was a fun night, a huge win. But then it's right back to business, right?
It is. I mean, you told the players, like, you guys, you're going to be thanking people through the whole week. And just, please do so. Yeah. And just remind them how excited we are to get ready for Ithaca. And that's the nature of college football and the nature of what we do. And, it's because of the nature of the game and everything around it. Well, guys, whether you want it or not, it's going to go beyond Monday when you're in class. It's going to go through the week. And that's okay. Just make sure you be thankful, humble. All eyes are on the game plan for Ithaca. We spent all day yesterday getting ready. Monday's our day off for the players, so our coaches can prepare. And today they come in, scout reports, and we have to go down to Ithaca, a place we have not won. We need to go down to Ithaca and get a tough road win to keep this thing going.
Talking to Coach Blasie Faggiano, and, of course, Utica with a huge win, now 4-0, a big win on homecoming Saturday in front of a full house on TV, the whole 9 yards, featured on ESPN. What more could you ask for except for a win in Ithaca, I would imagine?
The key is just winning the conference games, and so we really knocked Cortland out of it. You have 2 conference losses in Empire 8, you're pretty much done. Yeah. And so now Ithaca's in a point where they lost to Alfred. They have 1 conference loss, so their backs are against the wall. They always play well at home, and we have an opportunity to do that. You know what I mean? If there's a second loss for them, then they're on it. And that's. We don't talk about it, but obviously that's the goal at the end of the season. And if you talk to any of our players, they tell you we just want to be 1-0 this week.
Correct me if I'm wrong. We spoke the other day. You're a grad from. You're an Ithaca grad, right?
Yeah, you're going to bring that up, aren't you?
Well, listen, I would only say that's got to make it just that much more personal.
Well, when I've talked to a few folks, I'm to the age now where I've been around a little bit, and it seems like I have connections to a lot of these places. And with a lot of pride. The head coach at Morrisville, who was on my staff, and I spent 9 years at Fisher, and I'm an Ithaca grad. And there's more. The defensive coordinator at Alfred is a Utica College alum and played and coached for me. So it's like there's not too many weeks where we're not going to go.
Right, something's going to be personal. Right.
And I always tell people it's like competing against your brother, and you want to beat him bad. You know what I mean? Even though he's your brother. So yes, I am an Ithaca grad, 93.
Well, listen, Coach, what a
it shows what talent you had, and the product. You're a product of that university, so there's
there you go.
Pride in that.
Yeah, absolutely. You're always proud of where you've been.
Yeah.
You know, and that's who you are as a person. You know, it's your family and people that were around you. And a little side note, which was cool, is my high school coach saw his first game that I coached this past Saturday. Jerry Everling.
Wow.
My high school coach out of Rush Henry. He's actually a Syracuse Hall of Famer for sports fans. He was an All-American wrestler and football player. Was on with their first Sugar Bowl team, and he actually was at the game, which was really cool for him to be there.
Well, that's really cool. Listen, congratulations. Take a deep breath and let's get through Ithaca. This is going. Right now, we're on the road to a really fun season at 4-0. And one last quick note is just the rallying that you have. You guys have created what Gary Heenan created with hockey that nobody thought could ever happen. I mean, in this town, we're Syracuse fans here, but I got to tell you. I was watching the Syracuse-UConn game, and I'm flipping back and forth. That never, ever would have happened. And you've done an incredible job. You're a home team here now. That's big.
I appreciate that. I very simply copied Gary. You know, when I got hired 10 years ago and doing things with my program. And it was a cool moment after the game was I'm up at the carnival with my two kids and my wife, and just sitting on a bench up at the carnival, and they're on the bumper cars, like looking over at the tailgate, and like it's beyond pig. You know what I mean? And just the atmosphere we had on campus was awesome. And so I keep this thing rolling 1 week at a time. And I don't know. You could fool me. When I look in the OD, I think our articles are as big as the Syracuse article.
I'm with you.
College athletics is big in town now.
It is. It is. I guess you've made it. I mean, this is. And it's something. And you talk about Dr. Hutton, and you talk about think about the transformation of this college and sports and over the last 10, 15 years. It's just incredible, and you're a part of that. So congratulations.
I appreciate it, and my wife and I love being here, and the college has been very good to us. And just I said, we're going to get to the hard work of 1 week at a time.
All right,
looking forward to keeping this thing rolling. I appreciate you having me on, guys.
All right, 4-0 at Ithaca this Saturday, Coach. Thanks so much for coming on.
All right, guys. Take care.